My turn. Everyone's unboxing's already done on the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro. My turn. And here it is, the Pacific Blue iPhone 12 Pro. I do have to wind the clock back a little bit, not just to actually unbox this, but to show you what my day has been like, because mine took all day to come in. I made one really crucial mistake by shipping mine. Meanwhile, Jaime was able to actually get his at the Apple Store. The man himself is working in my office right now, so...
Sorry about that.
So he was able to do work all day on his phones while I had to wait all day for my one iPhone 12 Pro. But now we can finally do the unboxing, and I still think it's worthy of making a video on the unboxing because it's different now. Apple is the company that basically pioneered the genre of unboxings on YouTube, and now we have a very different experience altogether. One of the reasons why is because the box is a lot thinner. There are a couple of pieces that we have gradually thrown away from the unboxing experience. There are no more headphones. We're pretty much used to that by now. And now we don't have a charging brick. I guess overall that might be a good thing because it's a very sleek box. It's not really taking up a whole lot of space. It might be better for the environment. That is still kind of up for debate. But what I will say is that once you get into the box, there is one little flap that seems fairly useless because it holds just the SIM tray tool and then an Apple sticker. Leave it to Apple to take out the charging brick and the earbuds. Okay, cool. But you still have to put a sticker in the box? Okay, cool. Priorities. One thing that I really enjoy about this unboxing though is that it comes with the cable that I think most people want now, USB-C to Lightning. This is the cable that you use to get that fast charging. Only problem is you have to buy a fast charging brick. You see, the thing about this cable is when I got the iPhone 11 Pro, knowing that it had fast charging, that box did not come with USB-C to Lightning. It was USB-A to Lightning. Now, at least I don't have to buy a third-party cable. I probably still will though, but it's nice to have one in the box. And that's the reason why we're just doing this video kind of vloggy style. I'm even using an on-camera microphone. Because everyone else already did their unboxings, I'm just going to give you my perspective on the entire experience and give you my first thoughts on the Pacific Blue edition of the iPhone 12 Pro. Another thing I did in this unboxing that I've never done in any other iPhone is actually transfer my data from my previous phone to the new phone. And this might be the smoothest it has ever been. I have to admit, the way Apple does it is really seamless. All of my accounts went over, all of my apps went over, a lot of my data did, and the Apple Watch is automatically paired to the new phone. So there's a lot of intention in all of the steps when moving to your new device. So I was going through the setup and I decided to get a couple of things done with the phone while it was transferring data from one phone to the other. Now here's where my advantage comes in because since Jaime was working with his devices all day, I got to learn a couple of lessons. One of which being, don't rub the phones together. Here's why. There's literally a scratch on Jaime's iPhone 12 Pro already. Though I will say, when it comes to having like more than one phone in your pocket or in your bag, it's always the iPhones, at least in my experience, it has always been the iPhones that scratch up some other device.
Actually, no, Pixel.
Yeah, Jaime says the Pixel has for him.
Pixel scratched my 10S horribly.
It was the other way around for me that year.
Yeah?
Yeah, the 10S like destroyed. Which one was that? Pixel 3 XL? That year?
Probably.
Yeah. So it's a good thing that Dbrand sent over their tempered glass screen protector that will be able to protect what is supposed to be a very strong screen in the ceramic shield material that Apple has been touting. Well, ceramic shield is a pretty good buzzword, but take a look at this scratch one more time on Jaime's phone.
Let's just make him feel bad.
He said, let's just make him feel bad. And you know what? This was the perfect time to install the screen protector. That way I don't have to worry too much about smudges or dust or anything on there. Right after I unbox this phone, getting the screen protector on immediately makes it seem like it's not really there. It's a very clear screen, and I'm looking forward to using it even with this kind of thick glass screen protector on. I will admit that when I ordered the iPhone 12 Pro in the Pacific Blue, I picked the color because of, well, the word Pacific. I'm literally from California. It's still a little bit of a sense of pride that I have when I unbox the phone and it says designed in California. I'm a Cali boy through and through. The thing is, when it comes to iPhones, each new one, tech reviewers like us usually say, oh, it looks a lot like the previous edition, or you could mistake it for the previous edition. In a way, it's the same here, especially with the triple camera setup and with the soft backing look. And then you get to the sides. You literally have to feel this device to believe that it is a different iPhone 12 Pro. Stainless steel is the frame, but it's also flat all over the place. There are no more curves. It brings back the same design that I remember from like the iPhone 5C, if you can even remember those phones from way back in the day. Now we have those design cues in an updated version of what we now call the iPhone 12. And then the other thing you can look out for is the LiDAR sensor in the camera hub. That's the other dead giveaway that you're working with the iPhone 12 Pro. So obviously I'm going to be taking this phone out for things like rear-world camera tests. I might actually talk about a lot of the accessories that the iPhone 12 Pro may have. After all, Apple seems to have the best third-party accessory support of any company. And then I'll, of course, bring you my final complaints and takeaways in my final review. On the topic of accessories, though, there are a couple that I picked up, mainly MagSafe accessories. I'm still waiting for my California Poppy wallet to come in, but what I did get is the clear case and the actual MagSafe charger. I'm not too sure if the Apple first-party accessories for the 12 Pro right now are really worth it. Take a look at this case. It's just not that, let's say, attractive. It's trying way too hard to make it clear that it is MagSafe compatible. Now I get it, Apple really wants to push MagSafe to the point where, because of these contacts inside of the case, when you put the phone inside the case, it'll actually tell you, I know that I'm in a MagSafe compatible case. But that 2 on the nose circle on the back, that yes, will take the magnetic MagSafe charger and make it so that you can have easy wireless charging, it's still just too much. And the plastic is just too hard for comfortable usage. It even makes the buttons, the power button and the volume rockers, just a little bit too hard to press comfortably. Credit where credit is due. If you are a fan of MagSafe from like the MacBooks and whatnot, well, now we have it for the iPhone 12 line, and it's going to be an easy way of attaching accessories to the back of your phone, whether or not it is based on the case that your phone is wearing. And you know what? This is a first impressions video, so this is my first impression. Apple put all of their design thought into the phone itself, not quite into the actual accessories, at least so far. So I'm going to go ahead and take off this case so that we can still enjoy the design of the iPhone 12 Pro together. The Pacific Blue is a pretty muted blue. It's a very obvious blue. It's not necessarily very flashy, but still, the design of the phone all around makes it a very ergonomically pleasing device. And this blue, it does make for a very nice looking device. And so there you have it, a nice quickie video about the unboxing experience of the iPhone 12 Pro. Also a little bit of talk about the accessories and, you know what, a look at a couple of things you might need for this device that is supposed to have a lot of protection given the ceramic shield marketing. Seriously, get into the comment sections down below. Let me know what you think of this device, and if you want a really good tempered glass screen protector, dbrand's got you covered. Link is in the description. Get into the comments, let me know all of your questions with the iPhone 12 Pro. I imagine, as I have seen other people's reviews and content on it, that it is a very similar experience to the iPhone 11 Pro, which is to say it's a good experience, but we'll see if it is worth that upgrade, or maybe that trade-in if you are looking to go that route. In any case, let me know what you want to hear in the comment sections down below. At the very least, drop some likes on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. With all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. It's been a long day of waiting for this phone and then working on it, so I'm just going to call it on this one. Thank you so much once again for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will just remind you to enjoy your tea, everybody.